Hello everyone and welcome back to Hawaii. If you do happen to be new to my channel, I'm currently on vacation from Vancouver to Hawaii, so the camera quality is not quite as good as it usually is, but you do have the bonus of being on vacation with me, which usually includes some quite good shopping. So what I did this year is every time there was a sale, so for Black Friday and Boxing Day and all the sales in between, I just kept an eye online to see if there was anything that I really wanted that was going on sale, and I got really lucky and quite a few things that I really love went on sale. So I'm going to show you everything I got. It's quite a lot, but keep in mind it is about 2 months worth of shopping, and then once I came here for Christmas, everything was just mostly waiting for me or on its way. So let me get right into the first thing. One of the earlier things that I purchased was this pair of shoes from Ferragamo. I actually spotted these in the Nordstrom in Vancouver, but they didn't have my size. So I took a look online and they did, and I'm so excited to have these because I think they will be perfect to wear to the office in the new year. I just love the style of these. They are quite similar to the classic Vara style from Ferragamo, but they have a little bit of different detailing. So they have some snakeskin like textured leather, and it's done in strips all around the toe, and the bow itself is textured as well, and then the rest of the shoe is in black suede. It's got a really nice block heel. If you haven't heard of my little rants before about block heels, they are my favorite style of shoe because not only are they more comfortable, but they're more friendly on your wallet as well, because they will need far less maintenance than any stiletto ever would. So they're just my favorite. I don't know why. It's actually sometimes quite hard to find this style, depending on whether or not it's quite in fashion, but for me it never goes out because I just find them to be my favorite style. The heel height is really nice. It'll look great with a dress or a skirt or pants, and it's just really comfortable. So I love this style, and it is called the Fosca in 8 centimeters, and it's calf suede. That's what it says on the side of the box, and I got my usual size. I would say these are true to size. I got a 7.5. And then the second item, which I've already unboxed because I just couldn't wait. I felt like there would need to be some kind of catch in order for me to get this bag for the deal that I did. Now, I did purchase it pre-loved from Vestiaire, which I had never shopped from before. I'd always done Fashion File, but if you haven't seen my Gucci unboxing with my mom, I had a really disappointing experience with them back in October. So I don't think I'll be shopping on Fashion File again anytime soon, but I did really want this bag for many years. It's quite an affordable one if you want an everyday Chanel tote. They no longer make this bag. It's called the Medallion, usually style. Sometimes it's just called like a Chanel tote on pre-loved websites, but the true name is the Medallion because you can see it's got this closure that's a classic Chanel logo, and it sometimes is gold and sometimes silver. This one is silver. I would say the hardware doesn't matter too much because most of the time it's going to be sort of tucked in and you won't be able to see it, but I really like the styling of this bag. It's got a huge pocket at the back, and then unlike the GST, inside it's just fully open, so you can really fit a lot in this bag, even though it's actually quite a petite tote, so it looks quite neat and small to carry around. I think especially for spring and summer, it's just such a pretty, easy, somewhat casual but still very polished bag. And you can see the condition of this one that I got is just fabulous. It's got no wear on the corners at all. The caviar leather is still pretty much perfect condition. It's just stunning, and I'm so excited to have this. I got such a good deal on it for Chanel prices. It was about like half of most pre-loved Chanels, and I'm just going to see what it says on the inside. It came with the authenticity card. It says made in France, which is really a nice perk. So I'm just so thrilled to have this. I was expecting it to be a little bit more worn for the price and to have to go to leather surgeons or some other kind of leather care in order to bring it back to nice and usable condition, but it actually needs nothing at all. So I was really happy with the customer service from Vestiaire. I have a seller that I purchased from as well. I'll actually link them down below because I think they have quite a lot of stuff on there. So it was inspected by Vestiaire as being, you know, in really good condition and authentic. So I love that they do that. And I was just quite pleased with them. I feel like the prices are a little bit cheaper than Fashionphile, but the service is just as good, if not better, certainly friendlier. So that's my little addition to my Chanel collection. It's nice to have a bag that I feel that I don't perhaps have to baby quite as much as some of my other Chanels, since it is kind of an older bag. And if you want to know why I wanted this tote specifically, the answer is a bit funny, because this bag actually was in the hills a lot when that series was out, and it was really popular in that kind of like earlier 2000s time period. It was like the it bag, and I remember seeing photos of it and thinking that someday I would maybe be able to get a bag like this, and now I'm lucky to be able to do that. And somehow this specific bag was one that I never forgot about and was always on my list. But once I found out that it was no longer available, it kind of went on the back burner for me a little bit until I found this particular one, because I felt like the price to quality ratio was just right. Thirdly, I have another pair of shoes with bows. I know. What can I say? I love classic styles like this. This one is from Kohan. It actually is a brown tortoise shell, which is so pretty and unusual. And this is more for every day. I would say I'm going to save my Ferragamos for slightly more special occasions or meetings in the office. And then these ones are just going to be to, you know, walk to work and that sort of thing, and traipse around Vancouver, because they are so comfy. I love wedges. Again, wedges to me will never go out of style, and I think they're just a really nice style to wear every day. These ones are a nice medium height. I really like the bow, actually. I wasn't sure about it until I tried them on, but now that I have, I just think it's perfection. It's so cute and classic, and the tortoise shell, I think, is a nice added benefit. And one of my favorite things about Kohan shoes is the padding and quality of the shoes that they make, because you can see these are really cushy on the inside, especially around the heel. It's been reinforced and extra padded to feel pillowy. And I got a 7.5 as well, so true to size 2. And I just find that Kohan shoes are probably my top favorite brand to wear to work, especially on an everyday basis. And if you can score some in the sale like we did, then it's really a no-brainer. Okay, last pair of shoes, I promise. I wanted a new pair of shoes for spring and summer 2017, and also to wear around Hawaii a little bit while I'm here. So these are from Vince, and I purchased them from Nordstrom Rack. They had them on a really good sale, and you can see the color of them is kind of nude but unusual, so it's a mushroomy kind of darker color, and I really like the styling of them. Very classic espadrille styling, and they're also not too heavy. I find sometimes, especially actually designer brands, will make espadrilles extremely heavy, and for me that's just not going to work, because they're meant to be my comfy everyday summer shoes. So I really like that these, although substantial, are not too heavy, and the suede on it is really thick and soft. It feels very luxurious. I feel that Vince does classics really well in a slightly sort of more modern way, so they do that with cashmere sweaters, and they also do it well with shoes. So these are the ones that I picked up. And then finally, during Vlogmas, you may have seen me lounging quite a lot in my pajamas, or not really lounging, but rather getting ready for work hurriedly, usually in my Berger pajamas, because that pair of men's style button-down gray pajamas is my favorite pair. So as soon as they're dirty, I find an excuse to do a wash, because they're my favorite. They're soft, they're breathable, and most importantly, in my opinion, they wash extremely well. So I've been washing and drying those particular pajamas for over a year, and they still look brand new. No pilling, no thinning at all of the fabric. So I got myself 3 new pairs, and I'm so happy with them. I'm just so excited to be able to have some that are a little bit more kind of lightweight for spring. I got a pair of the Shorty pajamas in navy, and they have the cutest little shorts. Normally I'm a short hater or skeptic at least, but these are really flattering on the leg. I really like the way they fit. They don't dig in, they don't ride up, they're just so nice, and I can't even begin to describe how soft the jersey of these pajamas is. I also got something a little bit sexier. I did purchase one of their nighties, so I really like this one. It's a funny sort of purpley taupe. It's really unusual. I really like it. It's got really nice high quality stretchy lace around the top. Definitely a little bit more on the flirty side, to put it mildly, but still really comfy. It doesn't have anything that's going to dig in, no underwires or anything, so it'll be really comfy to sleep in, but still very cute. A little hint for Valentine's Day perhaps. If you'd like to get something new, I would definitely consider a Berger, because at least it's something that you'll be able to keep for a long time. And then finally, for the more sort of cozy side of things, I got baby blue, which is totally blinding the camera. It looks almost white here in Hawaii, but it's a baby blue top. It's the same one as the navy one, but then it comes with full length bottoms, so a little bit better for winter when I go home to Vancouver. And I just love how soft these are. They're just so perfect. And they're not capris, they're full length pants. I don't know why a lot of brands seem to make capri pajamas, but I want them to either be shorts or long pants, and those are perfect. They're just slightly cropped so they're not dragging on the floor, but they're not capris. So I love that, and all of that will be so nice and cozy to lounge in. As soon as I'm done my filming for today, it's kind of a rainy day here in Hawaii anyway, I might slip into one of those things just to be nice and cozy. So that is really my haul. I'm going to pretty much start using this as soon as I can. I'm so excited. I have a new Gucci bag and a new Chanel bag right now. I don't even know what to do with myself. It's so much excitement all at once. I'm just so happy that all of this turned out great, because sometimes you're not sure about online orders if things will match up in real life to your expectations, but all of these things turned out to be, you know, what I wanted and more in terms of quality and style. So that's my little collective Hawaii online shopping haul. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!